Hello, good morning. How are you? I wish you all are good. Today, our lesson is about past perfect. I want to make a quick revision about past perfect. The use of past perfect when action occurred before another action in the past. يعني عند حدوث أو حصول حدث قبل الحدث الآخر في الماضي. The form of past perfect يعني شكل ال past perfect صيغة ال past perfect subject plus had plus verb 3 subject had plus verb 3 examples they had eaten their lunch the verb eat it doesn't matter if the verb if the subject singular or plural يعني ما بتفرق معي إذا كان الفاعل مفرد أو جمع because I want to use had بدي أستخدم إيش يا خامس had plus الverb 3 اللي هو الفعل من التصريف الثالث للverb here we have eat عندنا الverb eat معناها يأكل I should write had الverb 3 من eat eaten they had eaten their lunch we her bed make we had made her bed the negative form with the negative form subject hadn't plus verb 3 subject hadn't plus verb 3 with negative it should followed by not okay so we said hadn't plus verb 3 example Jane not watch the dishes Jane not wash the dishes here we have the verb not wash here because we have a not that means I want to transfer the sentence to negative لازم أحولها لإيش يا خامس لنيجاتيف with negative we should use hadn't plus verb 3 الverb 3 من wash washed hadn't washed Sam and Amy a photo not take not here we have a negative I should transfer it to negative also with negative hadn't taken verb 3 من take taken in the questions حالة السؤال had subject plus verb 3 then the complement had at the beginning of the sentence subject then verb 3 I want to make the sentence questions okay with the questions I should start with had plus the subject plus verb 3 عندنا هون السبجect he had he الverb right had he ridden a bike yes he had no he hadn't had they brushed their teeth yes they had no they hadn't this is a quick revision about past perfect now the most important things that's the keywords related to the past perfect which is before الكيوردز عندنا هون before معناها before قبل يا خامس هلا before always followed by verb 2 يعني وين ما تمشي بالحقها ايش verb 2 other parts had plus verb 3 again with before it should followed by verb 2 لازم يلحقها ايش verb 2 otherwise we should use had plus verb 3 examples before she dinner she in the garden here we have الverb have والverb work okay in order على ترتيب الفعل الأول للفراغ الأول الفعل الثاني للفراغ الثاني before she أنا عندي هون before أنا حافظ يا خامس إنه after before it should followed by verb 2 لازم يلحقها إيش verb 2 والبارت الثاني بيكون عندي الهاد مع الverb 3 so I want to transfer this verb to the verb 2 simple past لازم أحوله على simple past اللي عندي الverb have ليش بتحول لهاد she had a dinner before she had a dinner she had worked in the garden she had worked in the garden number 2 the thieves the window before they break sleep and the verb break sleep the most important things at the first things you want to do is search for the keywords دور على الكيوردز وينها يا خامس هي before أنا حافظ إنه after before it should followed by verb 2 yes هاي الverb 2 راح يكون هون otherwise other part يعني بيكون إيش had plus verb 3 so before they الverb 2 من sleep slept before they slept the thieves had broken the window Number 3 me before he to Greece not visit fly. برجع زي ما حكيت بدور على الكيوردز وينها هي before بعرف بعد ال before verb 2 ال other part بيكون had مع verb 3. هلا هون ال verb fly he flew to Greece يعني هو طاروا على اليونان. he hadn't visited because here we have a not with negative I should use hadn't plus verb 3 hadn't visited. Number 4 before the party before the party عندي الverb start و not meet. okay not meet دائما بعد before حكينا verb 2 before the party started قبل ما تبلش البارتي الحفلة she hadn't met me يعني ما قابلتني كانوا متفقين يتقابلوا ما قابلتها. not meet هي hadn't met والverb 3 من meet met. Here in a summarized way, we want to use past perfect with never and before. Again, a past perfect to express actions occurred before another actions in the past. الrules هي subject plus had verb 3 negative subject hadn't plus verb 3 had plus subject plus verb 3. She had picked up her suit. In the negative she hadn't picked up her suit. In the questions had she picked up her suit. Now we want to take these examples with never and before. رح ناخذ هذا السؤال مثال مع never and before. He had seen such beautiful place before he went to India. We want to use never. okay بنستخدم never. بنبلش دائما because he had never seen a beautiful place before he went to India. يعني زيك انه بسبب انه عمره ما شاف مكان حلو beautiful جميل قبل ما يروح على انديا على اليونان. هون لما تيجي يا خامس never مع before. هي هون عندك never with before. okay As I mentioned before دائما before بيجي بعديها verb 2 اللي هو simple past otherwise بيكون عندي had مع verb 3. Another example بيكون عندك يعني they have two ways to talk about never and before. في طريقتين. الطريقة الأولى it's like a sentence هاي مثلا he had seen a such beautiful place before he went to India. مثل هيك بدك أنا بكون حاطط لك يا خامس ال because شو بتحكي because he had never seen the complement of the sentence بتكمل بعدها الجملة. Number 2 مثلا they had eaten a delicious cake before they came to my house. نحط never and before because he had never eaten a delicious cake before they came to my house. يعني زي كم ولا عمرهم أكلوا كيك زاكي قبل ما يجوا على بيتي. Notice the place of never. طلع على مكان النيفر وين بيكون يا خامس؟ between had and verb 3. محله بيكون بين had والverb 3. Again, never بتكون between had and verb 3. Another way to use never and before, if I have a question, for example, why was Sarah happy? بدنا نحكي ليش سارة happy. We want to use the verb swim. بدنا نستخدم swim, which is this part is the most common. يعني هذا أكثر شيء رح تلاقيه بكتابك. Why was Sarah happy? Here we have the verb swim. عندي ال verb swim. Okay, I want to use it before and never. Because بدي أبلش because سارة عشانها she شو سارة she نحكي she had تنزل نفس ما هي لأنه we want to use past perfect نستخدم past perfect. She had whenever حكينا after before after had before the swim قبل الverb. She had swam الverb 3 من swim swam in the pool before. Again, why was Sarah happy? ليش سارة كتير سعيدة؟ نستخدم الverb with swim. Because بحكي she had never حكيت انها بتيجي swam in pool before لانه عمرها ما سبحت في بركة من قبل. Never بين ال had والverb 3. Another question. Why the children why were the children nervous? ليش الأطفال معصبين؟ غضبانين. وعندي الفيرب play، عندي اياها بالباست، لازم بعرف اني لازم احولها للباست perfect because children هم مين؟ they right group of people kids. بحكي عنهم they had، حكينا نستخدم الverb play. they had never played tennis before لأنهم عمرهم ما لعبوا تنس من قبل. Now we want to move to questions on your student book on page 75. Again, student book on page 75. Okay. Questions number 3. Look at the questions. Write sentence using promotes. Use past perfect with never and before. بدك تستخدم ال past perfect مع never and before. Okay. Number 1. Why was the baby excited? ليش البيبي مندهش؟ Okay. We want to use the verb see. زي ما حكينا بنستخدم ال verb see. Okay. بلشينا they started with because. بلشينا because البيبي هاي girl and they have a her. Okay. حكي لنا she this I want to use past perfect. Notice past perfect with never and before. she بتاخد had دايما، وحتى everything بياخد had. she he it they we you كله بياخد had. الnever حكيت بتيجي بعد الهاد. الverb 3 من see هي seen. Look at the pictures. ايش مالهم؟ ليش they had never seen ايش؟ What is this? A monkey. لأنها عمرها ما شافت monkey وبحط كلمة before آخر إشي. So why the baby is excited؟ ليش هي كتير مندهشة؟ Because she had never seen a monkey before. لأنها عمرها ما شافت monkey من قبل. Okay. Number 2. Why was Lisa sad? ليش ليزا زعلانة؟ حزينة. fail معناها إيش؟ بيرسب، طلع رسبت بالامتحان. Look at the picture. بدنا نحكي إنه عشان هي رسبت بالامتحان. Okay. Because okay Lisa she had never الverb 3 من failed a test before لأنها عمرها ما رسبت بالامتحان من قبل. عشان هيك they feel sad. تشعر إنها هي حزينة. Number 3. Why were George and Max happy? ليش George و Max happy؟ نستخدم we want to use when الverb when. Because they لأنهم George و Max تنين. They had never الverb 3 من when won. A trophy before لأنهم عمرهم ما فازوا من كأس من قبل. Trophy a cup اللي بدك إياه before. يعني يا the most important thing يا خامس in this exercise you want to use had السبجكت بتنزلها نفس ما هي اللي هم persons اللي عندك she ولا he ولا they، بعدين had و never والverb 3 الموجود من هون، وبتكمل الجملة وبتآخر إشي بتحط before. Why was Maya nervous? Fly. ليش هي متوترة؟ Because طلع عليها مايا because she had never لأنه ولا عمرها flown in an airplane before. عمرها ما ركبت طيارة من قبل ولا طارت بالطيارة من قبل. had never verb 3 من fly flown in airplane before. Number 5. Why was Sean feeling sick? ليش شكله شون هذا مريض؟ طلع عليه they want to use the verb eat. نستخدم الverb eat because he had never eaten so much before لأنه عمره ما أكل كمية بقدر هاي الكمية الكتيرة من قبل. Again, the most important thing in this questions we want to use past perfect. تستخدم past perfect اللي هو الهاد مع الverb 3 مع never before. الهاد السبجكت بتيجي بالأول، الهاد الnever الverb 3 الcomplement وآخر إشي اللي هو يا خامس before. I think here we are done from our lesson today. Thanks for listening. Have a good day. The most important thing is that you want to write down the answers in your student's book on page 75. أهم شيء لازم تكتب الإجابات موجودة بكتابك على صفحة 57. Thank you for listening.